really good to be able to just come and share on this Monday morning with you the promises to live by, our weekly segment where we just want to share with you and encourage each and every one of you to become all that God has purposed in your heart, and to give you encouragement for the week that you can do this week, that you can make it through this week, and that you're more than a conqueror. This morning I want to speak about the runt of the litter, and Saturday my son got his new little pit bull puppy, most incredible, beautiful little puppy, and he was so excited waiting for the dog to fly in from Durban, and excited just to see what she really looks like, not just in photos. And when we got her, we were ecstatic how beautiful this poor puppy was. And my son turned around afterwards and he said to me, you know, Dad, we got her so cheap because she was the runt of the litter. She was the one that nobody wanted. But yet to us, she's the most incredible puppy that we've ever had. And as I thought about what he'd said, I reminded a story of David in the Bible, where God speaks to the prophet, and God says to the prophet, I want you to go to the house of Jesse, and I want you to find a son, and I want you to anoint him as king over Israel. The incredible story is that Jesse calls all his sons out except David, and he puts it before the prophets, all the people or all his sons that Jesse believed could be king. Never for a minute thinking that David, the little shepherd boy, the runt of the litter, was the one that God had chosen. And we all know the story how he goes through all the sons and he looks at Jesse and he says, isn't there one more? And they call David from the field, and the prophet declares over David that he's going to become king and he's going to be awesome one day, and disappears. A little bit later, we find the incredible story of where the Israelites are facing Goliath, this incredible giant that's about to just destroy the Israelite army. And nobody is prepared to go up against him. And we find, here comes David. Just before they'd been anointed as king, he walks through the crowd, through the army, through the regiment, right up to the front line. And he looks Goliath straight in the face and he says, who is this uncircumcised Philistine that will speak about my God like that? And we know the story where David went and he collected the stones in his sling and he swung around and he slayed Goliath. And the Goliath fell before him and the nation was saved. And I love the story because the runt of the litter became the king of a nation. And I want to say to you today, you might feel like a runt of the litter. You might feel like the black sheep of the family. You might feel like you're the only one that ever struggles, that is always sick, that is going through hard times, that maybe people have treated you unfairly. Maybe you've just lost a lot of money. I don't know what it is that you're going through. And often because of our attitude towards a circumstance, we disqualify ourselves from the purposes and the plans that God has for you. I want to say to you today, even the runt of the litter, you can become a king of a great nation. I don't know what it is that you're going to have to face today, but I want to tell you one thing, that the runt in the hand of God is equal to a king of a nation. You will make this week. You will be successful. You will walk in the promises and in the purposes that God has for you. Don't discourage. Don't be discouraged. Don't eliminate or disqualify yourselves from the things of God. Just understand this, that when God has called you, when God has anointed you, that tells me that God has a purpose and a plan for you. And this week, I want you to discover the purpose and the plans that God has for you. God bless and enjoy your week.